There exists a place on our planet where the world is split in two. A narrow ribbon of land, a delicate isthmus that for millennia has served as a bridge between continents and a barrier between oceans. This is a land defined by its proximity to water, a place where one can watch the sun rise over the Atlantic and set over the Pacific in a single day. This is Panama. It is a country known to the world for a single monumental creation of concrete and steel, a canal that stitched the seas together and redrew the maps of global trade. But that singular story, as powerful as it is, often obscures a deeper, more complex truth. The canal is not the only connection here. This land bridge is a crucible of life, a place where worlds collide and coalesce. Here, the deep jungles of the Americas meet, creating corridors for life found nowhere else. Here, ancient cultures have thrived in harmony with the forest and the sea, their stories whispered on the Caribbean breeze and carried by the currents of mighty rivers. This is a journey into the heart of that connection. It is a search for the stories that unfold in the shadow of the great ships, in the quiet mountain towns, and on the shores of 1,000 forgotten islands. This is a story of a land that does not just divide the waters, but one that connects worlds. Our journey begins where the modern world asserts itself most powerfully, in a city that seems to rise directly from the tropical sea. This is Panama City, a skyline of impossible glass and steel, a testament to a nation's ambition, built on the promise of global connection. The air here is thick with the humidity of the nearby rainforest and the energy of international commerce. It is a city of dualities, where the sleek, futuristic towers of the financial district cast long shadows over the humble fishing boats that still work the bay at dawn. Life unfolds to a rhythm of relentless progress. The sound of construction is a constant backdrop, the soundtrack to a city in perpetual motion, forever reinventing itself. Yet beneath the surface of this gleaming metropolis, the natural world endures. The vast Metropolitan Natural Park, a protected rainforest within the city limits, serves as a constant, vital reminder of the wilderness that has always defined this land. From the highest floors of the downtown towers, one can look out and see not just the endless expanse of the Pacific, but the dense, green canopy of the jungle, a world away from the concrete below. This is a city shaped by the water that surrounds it. The Cinta Costera, a sweeping coastal beltway, follows the curve of the bay, a place where the city's residents come to walk, to exercise, to breathe, and to gaze out at the ocean, watching the ships line up in the distance, waiting their turn to cross the continent. From the gleaming modernity of the new city, we step back in time, into a labyrinth of narrow brick streets and colonial plazas. This is Casco Viejo, the old quarter, the historic heart of Panama City. Here, the relentless pace of the modern world softens into a more gentle, contemplative rhythm. The architecture tells a story of resilience, a history of pirates, fires, and rebirth. Grand colonial buildings, with wrought iron balconies and shaded courtyards, stand beside the weathered ruins of centuries-old churches, their stone walls now reclaimed by nature. Life in Casco Viejo is lived in the open. The streets are the neighborhood's living room. Children play football in the plazas, vendors sell raspados from colorful carts, and the sound of salsa music drifts from open doorways. It is a community that exists in the spaces between the historic walls, a vibrant, living museum. The district is a place of sensory details. The scent of strong coffee from a corner cafe, the sight of hand-woven molas from the Guna people displayed on a sun-drenched wall, the feel of the worn, uneven cobblestones underfoot. As the afternoon sun casts long shadows across the plazas, the district transforms. Rooftop bars and hidden restaurants come to life, offering breathtaking views of the modern skyline across the bay, a constant visual dialogue between the city's past and its present. To walk these streets is to walk through the layers of Panama's history, to feel the enduring spirit of a place that has witnessed the birth of a nation, a city that wears its past not as a relic, but as a vital, breathing part of its soul. We move now from the city's heart to the artery that gives it life, the Panama Canal. It is a place of immense scale, a monument to human ingenuity and sheer force of will, carved through the continental divide. To stand at the Miraflores locks is to witness a silent, powerful ballet of global commerce. Here, colossal vessels, laden with goods from every corner of the world, are lifted and lowered with a quiet, deliberate precision, passing from one ocean to another. The sound is not of industry, but of water. The rush of millions of gallons filling the massive chambers, the gentle groan of the lock gates, the distant hum of the ship's engines. It is a process that feels both monumental and serene. This waterway is more than just a feat of engineering. It is an ecosystem in itself. The freshwater of Gatun Lake, which forms the canal's main channel, is a vast, man-made wilderness. Its islands, once the tops of hills, now sanctuaries for monkeys, sloths, and a rich diversity of bird life. The canal pilots who board each vessel to guide it through the narrow channels possess an intimate knowledge of these waters, a skill passed down through generations. Their calm, steady hands are responsible for the safe passage of the world's cargo. This 82-kilometer channel is a place of profound paradox, a scar on the landscape that has become a vital corridor for nature, a symbol of human dominance over the environment that operates in a delicate, essential harmony with it. It is the constant, rhythmic pulse of Panama, a connection that has forever changed the world. Our journey now takes a dramatic turn, leaving the world of concrete and steel far behind. We travel east to the Caribbean coast, to an autonomous territory that belongs to another time. This is Yala, an archipelago of 365 islands and cays, a world governed by the sea, the sky, and the ancient traditions of the Guna people. Here, life moves to the rhythm of the tides and the trade winds. The islands are small Edens of white sand and coconut palms, scattered across a turquoise sea of impossible clarity. This is not a landscape for tourists. it is a homeland. The Guna people live in a society that is deeply connected to the natural world. Their lives are woven into the fabric of the community, their culture expressed in the vibrant, intricate textiles known as molas. Each mola is a unique work of art, a complex, geometric story of their cosmology, their beliefs, and their daily lives. The village is the center of the universe. Simple, thatched roof homes are clustered together, and life is lived communally. The canoe, or ulu, is the essential tool of daily life, used for fishing, for travel between islands, and for visiting the mainland rainforests where they cultivate their food. There is a profound sense of peace here, a quiet that is broken only by the sound of the waves, the laughter of children, and the gentle rustle of the palm fronds in the breeze. To be in Yala is to witness a culture that has fiercely protected its identity and its independence, a community that has found its wealth not in commerce, but in its connection to the sea and to each other. From the tranquil, traditional world of Yala, we travel west to another Caribbean archipelago, but one with a completely different character. This is Bocas del Toro, a vibrant, multicultural melting pot where the rhythm of the Caribbean is infused with a laid-back, global energy. The main town, Bocas Town, is a colorful, chaotic cluster of wooden houses built on stilts over the water, a place where water taxis are the primary mode of transport, zipping between the islands like bees in a tropical garden. The atmosphere is a unique blend of West Indian, Latino, and expatriate cultures. The air is filled with the sounds of reggae and calypso music, the scent of coconut oil and grilled seafood, and a babel of different languages. Life here is inextricably linked to the sea. The surrounding waters are a world of vibrant coral reefs, mangrove forests that serve as nurseries for marine life, and beaches where sea turtles come to nest. The daily rhythm is dictated by the tides, the weather, and the surf. Beyond the main island, a quieter, more natural world reveals itself. Small, family-run eco-lodges are hidden away in secluded coves, and indigenous Ngebe communities continue to live in harmony with the rainforest. Bocas del Toro is a place of constant movement and vibrant color, a destination where the slow, easy pace of island life coexists with a dynamic, youthful energy. It is a testament to the diverse and ever-changing character of Panama's Caribbean coast, a place where different worlds have come together to create a culture that is entirely its own. We leave the humid Caribbean coast behind, ascending into the cool, misty highlands of Chiriquí province. The air grows thin and crisp, and the landscape transforms into a rolling tapestry of emerald green. This is Boquete, a valley of eternal spring, nestled in the shadow of the country's highest peak. Life here unfolds at a slower, more gentle pace, dictated by the rhythms of agriculture. This is the heart of Panama's coffee country. The steep mountain slopes are covered with the glossy green leaves of coffee plants, shaded by citrus and banana trees. For generations, local families, many from the indigenous Ngebe community, have tended these fields. Their hands are skilled in the delicate art of picking the ripe, red coffee cherries, a harvest that is done with immense care and precision. The town of Boquete itself is a quiet, unassuming place, a hub for the surrounding farming communities. The local market is a vibrant display of the valley's bounty. Fresh vegetables, tropical fruits, and fragrant flowers grown in the rich volcanic soil. The soundscape here is one of nature, the constant murmur of the Caldera River, the chorus of tropical birds, and the whisper of the bajareke, a fine, misty rain that nourishes the land. This is a place of profound tranquility, a sanctuary from the heat and hustle of the lowlands. It is a community that has found its identity in the soil, in the cultivation of one of the world's most prized coffees, and in the quiet, enduring beauty of the high mountain landscape. From the gentle slopes of Boquete, our journey continues upward, towards the silent, dormant giant that dominates the horizon. This is Volcán Barú, the highest point in Panama, a place where the land meets the sky. The ascent is a journey through changing worlds. The trail begins in the lush, cloud forest, a realm of ancient trees draped in moss, giant ferns, and vibrant orchids. The air is cool and damp, filled with the sounds of unseen creatures and the drip of moisture from the canopy. As the altitude increases, the forest thins, giving way to a more rugged, wind-swept landscape. The trees become stunted and gnarled, sculpted by the constant wind. This is a high-altitude world, a place of stark, elemental beauty. To reach the summit before dawn is a pilgrimage. It is a climb undertaken in the cold and the dark, rewarded with a spectacle that is unique in all the world. As the first light of day breaks, it reveals a breathtaking panorama. To the east, the sun rises over the vast, dark expanse of the Caribbean Sea. To the west, the deep blue of the Pacific Ocean stretches to the horizon. From this single vantage point, the two great oceans are visible at once, a profound, humbling reminder of the narrowness of this land bridge. To stand on the summit of Volcán Barú is to feel the immense geological forces that shape this country, to see with your own eyes the connection between the seas, and to experience a moment of perfect, silent awe at the sheer scale and beauty of the world below. We descend from the high peak of Barú and travel east into the heart of a massive, extinct volcanic crater. This is El Valle de Antón, a town nestled in one of the largest inhabited calderas in the world. Life here is lived within the embrace of the crater's jagged green walls. The landscape is a unique blend of pastoral charm and geological drama. The town itself is a quiet, sprawling community where homes are surrounded by lush gardens and the air is filled with the scent of tropical flowers. The rich, volcanic soil and the unique microclimate have created a paradise for biodiversity. The surrounding forests are home to an incredible array of wildlife, including the elusive golden frog, a national symbol that is critically endangered. The daily rhythm of El Valle is slow and unhurried. The central market is the heart of the community, a place where local farmers sell their produce, artisans display their crafts, and neighbors gather to exchange news. The crater's unique geography offers endless opportunities for exploration. Trails lead up to the crater rim, offering panoramic views of the valley below. Waterfalls cascade down the steep inner slopes, and natural hot springs, heated by the dormant volcano's residual warmth, offer a place for quiet contemplation. To live in El Valle is to be constantly aware of the immense natural forces that have shaped the land. It is a community that has found its home in a place of profound natural beauty, a peaceful valley cradled in the arms of a sleeping giant. Our journey takes us back to the Caribbean coast, to a town steeped in a history of immense wealth and violent conflict. This is Portobelo, a place whose name, beautiful port, belies its turbulent past. For centuries, this deep, sheltered bay was one of the most important ports in the Spanish Empire. It was the terminus of the Camino Real, the trail across which the plundered gold and silver of South America were carried before being shipped to Spain. The town was a fortress, a treasure chest for the Spanish crown, and a tempting target for pirates and privateers. The ruins of the colonial forts still stand guard over the bay, their cannons silent, their stone walls scarred by centuries of battles and storms. Today, Portobelo is a quiet, sleepy fishing village. The descendants of the Spanish, the enslaved Africans, and the indigenous peoples have created a unique and vibrant Afro-Caribbean culture. The rhythm of life is slow, the air filled with the scent of the sea and the sound of Congo music. The annual Black Christ Festival is a powerful expression of the town's syncretic faith, a blend of Catholic and African traditions. It is a time of intense devotion and celebration, a living link to the town's complex history. To walk the streets of Portobelo is to feel the ghosts of its golden age. It is a place where the immense weight of history lives alongside the simple, daily rhythms of a coastal community, a town that has found a quiet peace in the shadow of its own legendary past. We cross the continent once more to the wild, undeveloped Pacific coast of Veraguas province. Here, at the end of a long, winding road, lies a village that was, until recently, a well-kept secret. This is Santa Catalina. For decades, it was a remote, subsistence fishing village, a place of quiet, simple living, largely untouched by the outside world. Its identity was shaped by the sea, by the daily ritual of launching small wooden boats into the powerful Pacific swell. Then, the surfers came. They discovered the legendary wave at La Punta, a powerful world-class point break that peels perfectly over a rocky reef. The village slowly began to change, but it has managed to retain its authentic, unpretentious soul. Life in Santa Catalina is governed by the ocean. The rhythm of the day is dictated by the tides, the swell, and the wind. The village is a collection of simple guest houses, small family-run restaurants, and surf shops, all connected by a single, dusty road. The true magic of Santa Catalina, however, lies just offshore. It is the gateway to Coiba National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, an archipelago of pristine islands, and a marine sanctuary of incredible biodiversity. The waters around Coiba are a world of whale sharks, humpback whales, sea turtles, and vast schools of fish. It is a place of raw, untamed nature, a testament to the immense richness of the Pacific Ocean. Santa Catalina is a community on the edge of wilderness, a place where the simple life of a fishing village has found a new purpose as the guardian of one of the world's great marine treasures. Our journey now takes us to the farthest, most remote corner of the country, to a place that is a legend in the Americas. This is the Darién, a vast, impenetrable wilderness of rainforest, mountains, and swamps that forms the border with Colombia. This is the Darién Gap, the only break in the Pan-American Highway, a place where the road simply ends. It is one of the most biodiverse and least explored places on Earth, a world that has remained largely untouched by modern civilization. The park is a sanctuary for an incredible array of wildlife, including jaguars, tapirs, and harpy eagles. The forest is a dense, multi-layered world where the canopy is so thick that the forest floor is in a perpetual twilight. This is also the homeland of the Emberá and Guna indigenous peoples, communities that have lived in deep, intimate harmony with this forest for centuries. Their knowledge of the jungle is profound, their culture inextricably linked to the rivers that serve as their highways and the plants that provide their food, medicine, and shelter. Life here is a testament to human resilience and adaptation. The communities are small and isolated, their connection to the outside world limited. They live by the rhythms of the forest, their days governed by the hunt, the harvest, and the river. To enter the Darién is to step into a world that is raw, powerful, and unforgiving. It is a journey into the deep, wild heart of the Americas, a place that serves as a vital, living reminder of the power and importance of true wilderness. For our final journey, we return to the watershed that feeds the Great Canal, but we explore it from a different perspective. We travel up the Chagres River, the lifeblood of the waterway, into the heart of the rainforest to visit the communities that have called this river home for generations. This is the world of the Emberá people, a community that has maintained its traditions and its deep connection to the natural world, even in the shadow of Panama City. The journey upriver is a passage into their world, leaving the sounds of the modern world behind, replaced by the chorus of the jungle. The village is a collection of traditional stilt houses, or tambos, their thatched roofs blending seamlessly with the surrounding forest. Here, life is lived in close communion with the river and the forest. The Emberá are master craftspeople. The women weave intricate baskets from palm fibers, their designs inspired by the patterns of nature. The men are skilled carvers, transforming cocobolo wood and tagua nuts into exquisite sculptures of the animals that share their forest home. A visit to the village is an invitation to see the world through their eyes, to learn about the medicinal properties of the plants, to understand their deep respect for the forest, and to witness the vibrant beauty of their traditional dances and body painting. This is not a reenactment for visitors. It is a living culture. It is a powerful reminder that even in the heart of this modern, connected nation, there are communities that continue to live by an ancient rhythm, their lives a testament to the enduring power of tradition and the profound, unbreakable bond between a people and their environment. Our journey across this narrow isthmus has taken us from a city of glass to a world of stone and sand, from the cool, misty highlands to the humid depths of the world's last great wilderness. We began with the story of a canal, a singular connection of concrete and steel that joined two oceans. But we discovered that the true story of Panama is a story of 1,000 other connections, far more ancient and profound. It is the connection between the land and the sea, a relationship that has shaped the lives of every community, from the Guna fishermen in the Caribbean to the surfers on the Pacific coast. It is the connection between the past and the present, a history that is visible in the colonial walls of Casco Viejo and the silent cannons of Portobelo, a past that continues to shape the vibrant, multicultural identity of the nation today. And most importantly, it is the connection between people and nature, a deep, intricate bond that is lived every day by the coffee farmers of Boquete, by the Emberá people on the Chagres River, and by all those who understand that their survival is inextricably linked to the health of the forest, the rivers, and the seas. Panama does more than connect two oceans. It connects ecosystems, it connects cultures, and it connects different ways of being. It is a living bridge, a place that reminds us that in a world that often feels divided, the most powerful connections are the ones that are forged by the land itself.